Alright everyone, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. Ohio gozaimasu. I'm your Guilty Gear old man, your Guilty Gear OG-san Nagai. And today we'll be doing some more Dizzy grinding, Dizzy leveling up training in Guilty Gear Strive. I do notice, I do realize my two little thumbnail here, they're kind of from older videos, but eventually I'll make a video. I think I'm just fully committed to like streaming and getting better with Dizzy. Trying to get better because yeah, I feel like my Dizzy isn't very strong right now, and we want to continue to get stronger. And wow, holy smokes, it's pretty windy outside. So if my stream cuts off, it's probably because the wind killed my stream and or my internet, or it killed my stream by cutting out the internet or the power. So if that happens, then that happens, and I'll probably just spend the rest of the morning sleeping, hibernating before work. Yeah, so I'll just say that right now. If the stream dies, it dies. It's probably due to this Canadian windstorm. It's like blasting outside, and it's cold and all that. It's raining. So if it does cut out, then we'll just continue the streaming tomorrow instead of today, of course. Now, I don't know how bold of me I should. I don't know how bold of me for me to say the next thing I'm gonna say. Wow, that was a mouthful. But I do want to stream every day, this week anyway. Every day, from Monday to Friday at 7:30 in the morning, maybe earlier, maybe a little bit later, probably a little bit later, but I'll aim for 7:30 in the morning every day from Monday to Friday, because I really want to do this thing where I get good with Dizzy. Right now we're not doing very good. Well, we're not doing too bad. Currently I'm in terms of ELO, the rating update system, we're at 1664. I was nearly at 1700 yesterday, but we'll you know, we got lots of stuff to work on, and a lot of things to add into a repertoire so that we can be a stronger Dizzy player. And one of the things I want to add to my inventory is more Wings of Light and more Fire Spear kind of pressure. It's gonna be a theme of this week, probably. It's like adding more of that into my gameplay. I feel like my 2K2D into fish stuff is like good enough. I mean, it could add a little bit more spice to it, but it works. So we will continue to add more stuff onto our inventory, and I have a few ideas to work on this morning. And then we'll try it out in Celestial, but very more likely floor 10. Yo, Mr. Ichiman-san, how's it going? Hey boss, says Ichiman. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Good morning if you are in Canada. Good evening, konbanwa, if you are from Japan. There, Mr. Ichiman. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, so that is the plan. I just want to jump right into it. Well, I mean, we'll do a little bit of training first, but then we will jump right into it. But yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Thanks for asking. It is a little bit early in the morning, and I'm quite tired. So again, if the internet fails, we will. Oh boy, we will transition to playing in the. So we'll transition into going to sleep if the storm dies down. Can't get over nightmares because they look like my old K alpha routes. You play Chip, is that right? Even if the rope's good, they took my damn sauce. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. So sorry. Yeah, Chip looks really cool with the with the rope stuff, but I don't remember a whole lot with the, you know, the changes to K Alpha Blade. That's the one that goes diagonal, right? Burnt Taco, how's it going? Back at it again with Dizzy live streams. We'll be doing Dizzy live streams for a little while. I think I'm committed. I think I'm just typecasted into the Dizzy player. Or you know what? That's my dream. My dream. You're having nightmares, Mr. Ichiman, but I have a dream, and that dream is to be the guy that most people think about when the word Dizzy comes out of their mouth. either they look at me and I look funny and they're getting nauseated because of how I am, so they get dizzy, and then they're like, oh yeah, there's a character named Dizzy and Guilty. I guess, and then they make the association, right? That's my dream. And for me to achieve that dream, I must grind out matches. I want to be nearly number one. You know, saying number one seems either ambitious, stupid. Sounds like I don't know. It sounds too far out of my reach right now. And a lot of people listening to me saying, "I want to be number one," might think, "Oh, what a cringe guy." This 37-year-old man want to be good at fighting games, you know. You can't be good because you have no reactions. But you know what? I want to prove them wrong. I want to try and be good and do well. I want to chase my dreams. So that is the goal, at the end goal. Let's see. So I failed in establishing that back when I was playing Guilty Gear AC or Xer. So I want to succeed in that in Guilty Gear Strive. So we want to do more chestnut. Okay, so let me go over a situation that happens quite a bit, and maybe we're gonna try to adjust here. So we have a move called chestnut, roasting chestnuts or whatever. What does she call it? I call it fire spear. Some people call it dagger. I think it's more of a javelin, really. I don't know why I keep calling it fire spear, because I'll actually call it fire sphere, which is more akin to her JD. But a lot of people call us chestnuts. I think that's asking to be made fun of. I think calling this chestnuts will lead into these nuts. But whatever you call it, chestnuts, fire spear, javelin, dagger, I'm going to be using this move a little bit more. So here's a situation where I want to be using it, and that is up close mid-screen. Yeah, let's do that mid-screen. So mid-screen, I like to do close slash 2H. A lot of times after some form of pressure, right, with the fish, like 2K, dash up close slash into 2H. But maybe I'll just think, why don't I just do chestnuts? Why don't I just do the javelin, the fire spear, instead of the 2H? At first I'm thinking it's gonna take, we're too far away from our opponent for us to make that even work. For them to be able to get to block the chestnuts. Damn it, I hate saying that. But I mean, if we're too far for the initial hit, the secondary hit may happen, right? So I guess the goal is to just get close enough for the first hit to happen for the javelin. And if it doesn't, I don't think it's too bad. If it does, oh, maybe it's not that good. What do you guys think? I don't know. I've been getting bullied by a lot of people saying you gotta use this move more. You're not playing this character unless you're using it. So I'm trying to use it more. Trying to conform, trying to adapt. At least in the corner, I think is when I should use it. So let's see what happens if I grab them. This is a common situation for me. Grab them. Do this. I mean, I can probably dash in a little bit deeper. If they mash. Oh, okay. So if they stand block it. If they stand block it? No, I think if they down back block it, we're okay. Right. Okay, yeah, so it's got a lot more range on the down back block. That's stupid. Is that dumb? That's dumb, right? And then okay, so it leaves us way open, especially for Soul, who's got a, forward advancing far slash. I hate to see what Slayer's got here with this far hitting far slash. So I guess we gotta pray that he's not gonna stand block this, I guess, or we'll just dash in a little deeper. But then again, if creating distance is the way to really resolve this situation, then FD block should be the way to mitigate it. So this is much better, right? But did I leave enough? Did I leave a lot of gaps there? So I'm gonna mash. Well, I'm gonna hold up back here. Yeah, so that's a pretty big gap. That's a pretty big gap. I'm thinking maybe we should do a different move. Or maybe if we do close slash, oh, I don't know. I saw a player do this and I'm like, oh, maybe I should try and do this. And they're pretty successful with like everything else. Alright, try this again. Yeah, maybe not. I don't know. What do I do? Okay, so maybe mid-screen. Okay, let's try something else out. How about, I saw this. They did Wild Assault right after. They basically put Wild Assault in the pressure into Wings of Light, right? So this should be all airtight, or at least at the end it should be like a 1 frame gap. There we go. This is what we gotta do? Ooh, there's a gap there. Oh, you know what? Maybe not close slash. Why don't we do close slash 6H? Maybe that's what it is. Give me 1 sec here. Yeah, let's do close slash 6H. 6H will have a better gap. Or rather, no gap. Less of a gap. Something like that, right? And then we can do whatever, grab or strike at that point. This is a good way, maybe it's a good way to get into Waddles or Wings of Light, I suppose. A good way at the cost of 50% of your burst. Okay. Well, we have less of a gap here, if any. Actually, backdash. There's a gap between close slash and 6H. There's a gap there too. Oh, it's really that good. People are doing this? Okay. I get, well, I mean, maybe this is just how you're supposed to play the character. Full of gaps. But in the corner, I do want to be doing this more. At the very least. So we're going to try and do more, at least corner fire spear loops, and we're also going to try and do some of these here too. Something like that, right? Go into Wings of Light from OTG 2K and go for like some sort of tick grab. Try to stall time for Wings of Light to activate here. Maybe at some point, this is when you want to be doing like all them, you know, Wild Assaults and all that to like stall time for your Wings of Assault to become Wings of Assault for your Wings of Light to become active, you know, your Radiance aura. So, okay, 2 things I want to do today. Wait a second, I just thought of something actually. But at least 2 things I want to do today. I want to do this throw into 2K 6H. Right? And I want to try and do some pressure. Oopsies. Fish pressure into fire spear loops. Try to get in that that just correct distance. Should we be adding this to our mix? So the reason why I haven't been doing Takara Fire Spear is because like I don't want to be doing it just because someone told me to do it, right? I want to be able to like know why it functions the way to, you know, why it functions in a way that helps people win. Obviously, you know, you're getting a little bit closer, right, to your opponent doing that rather than just doing this. Oh, maybe that's what we do. Huh. Maybe that's what will fix this particular situation. Hey? So, yeah. Someone's like, you gotta do more Kara you know, Kara Fire Spear, what are Kara Chestnuts? I'm like, okay, but when and why? That's what my follow-up question should be. And then it could be because of right in this situation where I'm not close enough to have the Fire Spear hit my opponent. Okay, so that makes a lot more sense. If someone just said that to me. But still, I mean, it sort of works a little better. Okay, but you have to up back for it to have an effect. Okay. So something like that. I don't know. Okay, so even if that doesn't work, then why don't we just like do a Fire Spear right away? Like I'm gonna do like don't run up and do Close Slash, just run up and do Fire Spear. Oops. It's a little bit of an awkward thing for me to do. Like something like that. Can they grab that? I mean, not the best thing on hit, but you know, we're not counting on this on hit. We're not counting on this hitting. If we do hit, we do damage. We put them a little bit farther away from us. If they're gonna get hit, it's usually from the first hit anyway. Like the hit that happens after the fish, I'm not counting on it to give me like a strike throw situation. Although you do have one, but this could be a good way to kind of end pressure because blocking the Fire Spear and getting pushed back that much, we're quite positive. You know, it's quite a bit. It's quite a bit our turn still, right? So our pressure doesn't end. So this helps us extend our pressure, right? Just by a little bit. But maybe that's what I gotta be doing more. So maybe we'll try and do that sort of thing more. Sure, perhaps I should be writing some of this stuff down. I need to start doing. I guess technically speaking, this is like goals. Maybe like a. Yeah, this thing. This thing right there. More going into Fire Spear more and block pressure. I mean, just go into it, right? Maybe try Kara Fire Spear. But again, I don't like doing it without purpose. You know what I mean? Like, it's one. It does. Okay, so when people tell me I'm not seeing enough Kara Fire Spears, it does annoy me. Not just because of the backseat gaming, but because I don't like doing things without intentionality. You know, sure, I can keep doing it. I can do it. Yeah, I can do it. I can try and do it. You want to see more? I can do it. But like, it's there's like, if I don't know why I'm doing it, then that little bit of doubt just isn't very fun for me to kind of wrestle with while I'm playing, you know? So let's figure out a way for this to... I don't know, I guess a way for it to be practical. Maybe from a 5k? 5k, you actually like go quite far ahead. So, is there a gap there? There's a little bit of a gap. Yeah, there's a little bit of a gap there. But you actually move in quite a bit from it. There we go. There we go. Yo, Silsu, how's it going? Pretty much always the push makes it so the first hit of the Fire Spirit whiffs after doing it 1 or 2 times. So the car makes it so that the first hit always connects, which requires the opponent to know specific counterplay. It's also incredible low risk since it's gapless. Gapless from close slash I'm fighting, but not gapless from the 5k. Unless I'm doing it wrong. Hold up. Yeah, it's practically gapless from the 5k. Close slash. I guess, yeah, why not do it? Why not do it? So, yeah, thank you for just saying that the, is it Sky Slew? Sorry for mispronouncing the name. Now, see, that's what I want. I want, hey, do it. This is the reason. This is like, if I'm asking about it, rather than while I'm playing, be like, just do it. Do it, you idiot. I'm not seeing enough. You're stupid. Yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thanks for letting me know. So basically, car mixes so the first hit always connects, which allows car's opponent to know specific counter. Yeah, good. I'll do it then. Thank you. Silsu. Thank you so much, Silsu. Cheers. I have this Dizzy cup here, and cheers to you. Got my jasmine tea. Appreciate it, my friend. Alright, Burnt Taco says car fire spirit in the corner. It's just a knowledge check. Asks Burnt Taco. Well, I guess in general, fire spirit looping is a knowledge check in itself, right? Right. So like people say, oh, it's a mix-up. It's a mix-up, guys. It's not actually a mix-up, no. Between the move and the 5 and the 2k. But you know, there's ways to mitigate this. I mean, it's, even though it's not a mix-up, it's still like a knowledge check that is like it's like a very good knowledge check for Dizzy. Right. At some point she can go 2k right here, but the 2k isn't quote unquote real if you stand block here, right? So let's see. Actually, you know what? Look at that. Sometimes the first hit doesn't even connect unless they're crouching. So sometimes they can just like mash out of that if they're stand blocking. So what I say is, oh, you know what? I said that you should crouch block the first hit at one point, and okay, wow, hey, hold up. This is quite the knowledge check. Okay, there's a little bit more to it than just I guess blocking the first hit high and low, and then blocking the second hit high. Because actually, this makes you locked in. Man, this is like a, yeah, you can't mash out of that at all with soul anyway. If you're crouch blocking. Interesting. Okay, so usually you want to stand block that. There you go. Stand block the first hit. Sorry, crouch block the first hit, stand block the second hit, and then usually there's a gap big enough for you to do something. In this case, the 6p will work. But then, yeah. I guess the one way to deal with it is actually to FD when you think that they're gonna strike, and then there you go, it just negates it all. Or why don't we just, okay, there you go. But this might be quite resource heavy to push her out like that, right? Yeah, anyway, it's technically a knowledge check. It's still potent, and honestly only the loop is a knowledge check. Close as car circle for K 2k is like the standard block string. Okay, there you go. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Silsu. I feel like the fire spear is basically the thing that's, I don't want to say holding me back, but it's the thing that's not making me win as much with Dizzy, you know? Like it's one of the piece of knowledge that a lot of like the other players are doing that I'm not, that is yeah, I guess holding me back from winning more. Harass, yeah, I like the word harass in this case. Corsica 4k forces them to stand block, then you can just harass with 2k TD to get the Oki. I like the word harass in that situation because like it's not guaranteed 2k TD, but like there's a threat, and if it works, then 2k TD is well, it's good. You know, we like 2k TD. So let's try that out. So close slash, dash macro, and then 2K2D. Let's try that more. Yeah. When would you do that? Want to know what I like more? Burn talks to want to know what I like more than Dizzy? Knowledge. You know, the more you know. Knowledge is power. What does Virgil say? Might controls everything. I need more power. And if power is knowledge, I need more knowledge. Alright, so we're going to do this a little bit more. One way or another. So yeah. I guess I got used to the feeling of this. Let's practice this, just this motion then. So what I'm doing is I'm doing close slash and then I'm doing core circle forward dash macro K. But I'm actually p-linking the dash macro and the K. P-linking is a term, basically, I am trilling the two buttons in consecutive motion quickly, like you're trilling on a piano, hence the word P-link. P in the P-link is for piano linking. Don't ask. I think that's my interpretation of it anyway. So I'm P-linking dash macro and K, basically trilling the two buttons together in consecutive motion.